Hello guys, we are starting to do another 2-hour video this week. Quite early, it's like really close to 7 o'clock now, which is really early for me, but I want to do these early because things I got to still get done. I got to get these edited and uploaded for tomorrow, so yeah, so I want to sort them out beforehand. So it's sitting on the edge of my tripod right now, just to start the intro with, I guess, and then we're going to go around of the layout and show you what I've been doing, but also we're going to be working on another part of scenery at some point today through the video. And we're also going to run some locos. There's not much to be done for now because obviously I did a fair bit over the weekend. I did start putting the words gone to out of my head. The scrapyard for the cars. I did that over the weekend, so I started to work on the other bits as well. Like for me, I did start to do the station platform with some steps and handrails to put in. Obviously, yet I haven't done the yard as yet, obviously because I haven't got around that far with it all. But yeah, I am getting out. I am achieving things, and obviously, as I said to my mum today, the main goals I really want to reach in my life, in this life at most, I want to achieve getting back my money and hopefully see I'll be ready for when I move out. And I'm sure many of people who are looking to move out themselves at some point in time, yeah, not able have to live in a parent. I know some people do, like living so they can take after the houses after the parents are gone. But for me, I want to move on in my life, and you know, obviously I can't do it at the moment, but I can do it in due time. But yeah, I do like bombing, but it is what it is. I'm focusing on the mainly sections today is getting some stones between the tracks, like you do on real life tracks. They basically have this sort of special gravel stuff which is between the inner track and the outer track, and they sort of have a wood, well, coal-like stones near the track. And once line 2 and line 1's working, they tend to test it, make sure all the track is lined up properly and running it to make sure everything's going to flow as smooth as possible without any derailments or disasters. So yeah, so I am going to be testing all that today, making sure everything's working to where it should be. But also because it's been a 2-hour video, I can chat half of it and then the other half run some trains and put some more scenery down. So this is all going to be a working on projects, or my dream Model A project is what this is. I'm hoping that I'll continue going with this out through my life, and even when I get older I expect I will try to find some easier options as time gets on. But yeah, I haven't spoken to Dottie for a while, but to be fair, she does be up at different hours to me, so I don't like being up really, really late. I only tend to go to bed by a particular time so I can get up at the next day, a reasonable hour. But we are in 4 minutes or 4 seconds, I'm not totally sure yet. But I think we're in 4 minutes. So, as I said, we're going to start off doing some scenery, and then we will start working on running some locomotives for today. And I do mean that properly, so we will run some trains at the end of the day, and we will achieve hopefully a few things between now and the end of the video, which will be 8:30, 9 o'clock. So yeah, so it should be all good, and we should be able to be ready and finish by that time. Now, I'm sure someone's bound to ask me, like, why am I started doing, you know, more longer videos? Because I can talk about things and I can go through things with you as a normal, you know, 10 to 15 minute video which you can't always mention because you run out of time before you said anything about it. So yeah, that's why I like doing 2 hours a lot more, because I can cover a lot more things in that space of time. That, and I'm not really a fast talker. I'm not a fast talker, I'm fairly slow in that sense. But yeah, I just wanted to cover a few things for next year, and obviously the things I'm aiming for next year. I mean, I know what my goals are. The goals I'm aiming for next year for me. Obviously, you don't have to tell me what yours is, but yeah, I've got a few goals I'm aiming for. As soon as I can reach it, it's going to be a starting thing through between now and in 10 years. Hopefully, I should be ready to move out when that time comes. But to be honest, it's just because I'm sure some people ask why you want to live on your own. Well, I like the idea of living on my own. I don't have to work for it. And being on mobility, you know, disabled level, I can able to do things. And disabled enough, they will have things like ESA, PIP, things like that. And I can tell you I'm disabled because I have a carer as well. And I had a carer pretty much all my life. If it's a temporary or the permanent. Well, the fits I used to have a permanent. When I had this year, I don't know what triggered it. But I am prone to having such things again, so if it happens again, there'll be further investigation about it. And I'm sure the doctors will spot it. But it could be anything, to be honest. It literally could. But anyway. Right. What my plan for today's video? In space of 2 hours, I've got a few ideas. We'll talk about things and we'll get scenery laid down, and little bits like that will be happening in today's video. Earlier this afternoon, which I did a first lot of videos, I'm not doing 2 videos, well, I'm not doing 2 lots of videos in a day. I'm just happening to doing that 2 lots of videos today is a one-off at the moment, because beforehand I was doing it quite frequently with one set in the morning, one set at night. But now I'm just starting to, my body's like, nope, just catching up with me. And to be fair, I like doing the sort of filming more in the evening because there's no noise goes around and there's people usually settle down for the evening. But during the day there's a lot of noise going on because outside. But yeah. I haven't been a grown up because but yeah, I have got a few achievements to reach between now and then, but hopefully I can reach them, and I hope I'll do okay with it, or be fairly well with it, and hopefully I will should be ready by the time 2030 comes around. Oh. Hopefully. My mum's made it very instantly clear that she does not want to move out until the cats are gone. It's because they are quite difficult to look after, and the cats are not very cheap, especially when she has 4 of them. So you have 4 cats and you struggle as much as we do. You want to keep yourself an eye on budgeting and stuff, because yeah. Just working on some scenery right now. The next part I am going to be working on is running some locos tonight, and obviously line 1 is going to be, which is the outer line, which we're going to run some coaches, or we could run a freight train tonight, assuming the track is clear enough to do so. But yeah, we're going to aim to get some few bits done tonight and see how much we get achievement out of it. Just recently started playing Minecraft again on my PS4. So, past from me, maybe on Friday this coming week is the one-off until next year. I might do some Minecraft series over on the Friday. As I said, it'll be a one-off until it might come a little bit more often next year, but I'm aiming again. I'm just trying to aim mostly at my train stuff more than my game stuff at the moment, because I want to get it at a certain level and I want to make it look good as possible for the new trains and the new track system going in. So yeah, I want to achieve a few things with it. So many things you have to think about as an adult. It sucks in some way, I guess. But I don't know. I think me moving at least hopefully one more time in my life will be my luck. Especially I enjoy living there. I like to be, I don't want to be in like one of the new houses they've put up. I'm not interested. I'd much rather have, it's reasonably old house, it'd be too old, but reasonably old, but except for this the track system in some areas now. Does these lights work? I'm about to find out, I guess, if they are still workable. Obviously the little other lights are really, the white, sort of purple pink ones are. And yeah, it's Christmas minis here. Are you going to get any locos to anyone who play with model trains or toy trains? Yeah, there's no lights in them. They're completely, utterly fried. Which is a shame, because I like these lights. They're really blue. Well, multicoloured. Blue percentages of them are multicoloured, but nothing's working. Which tells you they're completely fine. In the sense of things there. I'm trying to pull that one out. Yeah. I can't unplug the glue gun or the charger for the phone, because we need those for today's video. Oops. Fun, isn't it? Yeah. Going for 2 hours is something that I quite enjoy doing, because it means I cover a lot, and you know, you guys can watch some locomotives go around, put in a freight train while I'm doing some scenery. So yeah, got a bunch of different design of the layout, and I'm still building up the hillside, go around the corner. Obviously I'm still working around sections of it, but I couldn't do it all the way around with the hillside, because obviously the angle the track is going at, so I couldn't really bend it into shape correctly to scale. But I've done the best I can from the junction, from the yard for the locos and the wagons and the coaches and all that. So yeah, there's going to be a bunch of different things there, but otherwise there's not going to be a lot else in that section. I've got a couple of new trees which I'll show you in a minute. A Gonna put the glue gun down for now. I'm gonna move a few bits out of the way. As I said, I'm gonna put some things out of the way, and what I might well do, so we've got a bridge here. As I said, these are all temporary uses. So, the people ask me like, why can't you just, unplug things to while you're running some light posts?